Hey everybody, this is Tim. Welcome back. I know it's been a minute. I know it's been a little while since we've been on here, but been a lot happening and really not a lot happening. But today is Tuesday. It is the November the 22nd, I believe. It is 2 days before Thanksgiving, which blows me away. I can't believe that we're almost into December here, guys. It's just crazy. We've had some winter. It was pretty nice there to start with, but then this past couple weeks, man, it's been cold. We've had nights down in the teens. We've had some snow. Nothing really on the ground. We had a little light dusting one day, but we've had a lot of flurries, and every morning had a big frost. Just cold. It's a cold time. Right now it's about 3:30 in the evening. Oh, it was 50 today. It's about 40 now. So I just wanted to kind of get on here and check in with you for a minute. I come up and I checked on our girls, and you see I still haven't got that tree out of the way yet. I've been so busy. But I wanted to do something here today. I wanted to talk to you for a minute. Something I forgot to tell you, and it's very important. Just because we're in winter time, that don't mean you put your bees in the box and get them all winterized and just leave them alone. We can't do that, guys. You gotta still continue to come up and check on them. I try to make it up here every week. Well, I do. I make it every week, and I'm lucky. My dad, he lives down here, half a mile or so he can come by and he can check on them for me. But one thing that I did want to mention, and I'm watch this fence. I'm pretty close to it. But one thing I did want to show you. You remember we got our mouse guards on there, and we've got those entrances. They're choked down pretty good. One thing about it is. When these bees are in the winter, they don't fly. We've had probably a week here they've not flew. Now they flew some today. I actually seen a couple come out right now. But we've had some 50-degree weather today, so that's been good. But where I've got these choked down and we have these mouse guards on, something I forgot to say is this. On those mouse guards, you need to come up and you need to check them at least once a week. You see we've got them. I don't know if you can see real good or not, but we've got them choked down pretty good. But there's dead bees back in there. And what will happen if you're not careful now, them bees will pull them out like they're going to pull them out of the hive, and they'll get hung up on that mouse guard. So you got to really watch that. You got to really be careful there, because pretty soon, if you ain't careful, they're going to be clogged up. But luckily on those over there, we have an upper entrance so they can come out that way. The long hive here, however, I do not have an upper entrance. As you can see, I've only got the one entrance there, and I've got it choked down probably 2 inches. And I do see a dead bee or two back in there. So what I'll do is I'll come back up. I usually take a little pair of needle nose or a screwdriver, and I rake that out, and I try to clean that up. You just want to be sure to have them a good way to get in and out. One more thing I'll show you, something I got thinking about, and I never really thought about it with this long hive. See, I've only got the one entrance, and what worries me is snow. If we get a big snow, it could pile up on that landing board, and then they basically would not be able to get out until it started melting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build me a little, I guess you could say a roof, and just something to screw on that as something to stick over that and try to keep that snow off of there. Now, as I said, today is 2 days before Thanksgiving, and I tell you guys, Thanksgiving is probably one of my favorite holidays. We're in the time of year here now where we're bombarded with holidays. We've got Thanksgiving right now, which would really be a time of, I guess you could say, of recognition and reflection and thankfulness. It's followed by Christmas season, which is basically turned into being a time of desire, I guess you could say. what am I going to get for Christmas, or I didn't get this for Christmas, or what am I going to get so-and-so for Christmas. And it's a stressful time for sure. And then that's followed by New Year's, which is a time of resolution, I guess you could say. Going to do better. That's what we like to tell ourselves. You know, I'm going to lose weight, or I'm going to quit doing this, or I'm going to start doing that. And let's just be honest, guys. After about a week, it's over till the next year. But that's just the way that it is. So really, when you think about it, I wanted to say this: Thanksgiving is probably, out of the three, Thanksgiving is probably my favorite, because it's a time to be thankful. You know, do we have anything to be thankful for? Well, I'm gonna tell you, absolutely we do. You better believe it. And down the road here, about 2.5 miles, I got a good friend that lives down there. And every morning he'll post on Facebook, and he gets up early. And he usually puts a couple of the same posts on there, and one I really like. And he says on there every day, he puts, "God woke us up again." You know, that's something we don't really think about, but it's so true. You know, I mean, it's by the grace of God that we're even here. God has chosen to give us another day to spend here, so we should make the most of it. We should. You know, we shouldn't go through life all the time being all pouty and mad at everything. We've got to try to have a good outlook, and we should be thankful that He's allowed us to live another day. Thanksgiving, another thing that we can be thankful for, you know, is our family. I've said this many times on these videos. You know, if you've watched any of my videos, you know this has been a tough year on me. I've had a lot of loss. I've lost a lot of family, lost a lot of friends. I've lost my mom. Now this will be our first Thanksgiving without her, and it's going to be tough. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be tough. You know, she was the rock of the family. We always went to my mom and my dad's on Thanksgiving, and I've seen that little woman stand for hours upon hours cooking in that kitchen, just trying to make sure that we have a good dinner. But really, we know that it wasn't all about the dinner. It was about spending time with each other. So, you know, even though she's not here, and it's going to be tough, I'm going to tell you something, friends. I'm still thankful. And you know, I've still got my dad, I've got my wife, my daughter, my son-in-law, my mother-in-law, and I'm thankful for that. You know, I am. I'm thankful for my family, and I'm thankful that the good Lord let me have my mom for almost 55 years. You know, a lot of people are not that lucky. So there's another thing. If you've got family, you've got friends, you should be thankful for that. Absolutely. This old truck right here, you see my old truck? That's a 2011. It's got 222,000 miles on it, and I am thankful for it. It's still going. I don't know how much longer it's going to go, but that's not what I'm getting at. The point is this: you know, about, I don't know, an hour ago, I got in that truck right there, and I made my 20-mile trip from my house up to this bee yard, and I was just thinking on the way up, you know, the freedom that you and I have by living in this great country that we live in, it's amazing. And, you know, I jumped in there and I drove up here, didn't have a worry in the world other than somebody running over top of me, but that's any time. But you know, there's places that you can't get out, you can't go here and you can't go there, and you got to worry about a bomb going off or something crazy happening like that, or the government putting you in jail because you're out beyond a curfew or whatever. Guys, I'm thankful. I am. And you know, that old truck right there, I don't know if it would make it. It might, but I could jump in that truck tonight at midnight if I wanted to and head towards California, and nobody would ever say a word. And guys, we take that for granted. You know, this whole country here, United States of America, absolutely, it's without a doubt the greatest country that has ever been established. And I don't, you know, I'm not going to get into politics, and I do believe that in the past little bit, it has declined some. You know, economically, we know it's declined. Morally, I tell you, it's declined a lot. But even with that being said, I'm gonna tell you guys, by far, the greatest country that was ever established and that ever will be established. So yeah, am I thankful? I'm thankful that I live where I do, and I'm thankful for the people that give life and limb, you know, to preserve that freedom. Thank you. You know, I mean, just we've got it made. We really do, and we like to complain a lot of times. We like to have a negative outlook, and we shouldn't do that, guys. So yeah, you know, if you're sitting there and you're watching this video, let me tell you, no matter what your situation is, you still got a lot to be thankful for, because you're sitting there watching this video. You know, it just amazes me how people act today and the way that they do. But we should be thankful. And you know, we shouldn't just be thankful this time of the year. We should be thankful every single day. Every day we should get up, and when we put them feet on the ground, we should thank the good Lord. And when we get a big feast set in front of us, we should thank God. You know, we got to be thankful. So I am thankful. And I guess I'll get off my soapbox now. I wanted to pass that along. You know, we got a lot of things coming up. Won't be long, you know, it's almost December. And I'm gonna come up here probably, I don't know, second, third week of December. I'm gonna get in here, not gonna pop the tops, but I'm gonna get in the back, and I'm gonna give them a good oxalic acid treatment, maybe a couple of them. Spread it out there over a couple week period. You know, the equinox will be here before you know it. And they say that's when the brood is at its lowest level of the year. So we want to try to get in there and do that. I was kind of hoping to make it up here before the sun went down to see how well it was flying, but I will. I'm off the rest of the week, so I'll get it coming up. It's supposed to be pretty nice the rest of the week. But guys, listen, that's basically all I wanted to do, is to tell you, be sure to check on those bees, check those entrances, make sure they're clear, make sure they're free. Make sure that they got a place to get in and out, because they'll definitely need it with this cold weather here on us. And guys, I want to say one more thing, and I'll let you go. And that's, I'm thankful for you. You know, I say that every week, and I know you probably get tired here, but I mean it. It amazes me that people all over this world will watch and comment on some old idiot redneck guy here from Boone County, West Virginia, take care of a bunch of bees in a box. It amazes me, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm thankful for that. I really am, and it means a lot. I love doing it. And guys, I thank you for watching. I thank you for commenting, subscribing, liking. You know, that's what helps it get out there. Thanks, guys. It really does. It means an awful lot. It does. And we're going to try to continue on and do this thing, hopefully right on through next year. I got a lot of things I want to try, and we'll see how it goes. And I just wanted to hop on here, let you know I'm still kicking. And guys, listen, from my family to your family, God bless you. God bless your family. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Be careful not to eat too much turkey. You know, that turkey will put you into a coma if you're not careful. But just take care of yourself, and thank you so much for stopping by. And we'll be back here before you know it, and we'll do another video, and I'll check in with you from time to time. Not a lot really going on, but you still got to come and check it. One thing that I did do, I'll say this, is I changed my battery out there. Still had a pretty good bit of percentage left on it, but I went ahead and changed it out. We've had a bear just right down, just can't really see, but the next bottom down. My dad was out there the other day walking around looking for some deer sign, and man, he seen where a big old bear had let out a big pile there. So definitely a big one here in the area. And so far, the old fence, man, she's held up good, and I hope it continues to do that. So guys, once again, take care of yourself, and God bless you. So we'll see you here in the near future if the good Lord's willing. And like I said, I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and spend that time with your family and with your friends, and just take care of one another and love one another. This is Tim, the Boone County Beekeeper. Thank you for stopping by.